Alright. You all know what time it is. Another Saturday has come and gone. And it is now time to crack open another cup with your boy Contin. For those of you who don't like it, don't worry, this isn't going to be an ASMR video. However, once again, it is hella late at night, and I don't want to be loud. Blue is currently at work in the other room, and the wifey is asleep literally on the other side of the wall from where I'm sitting. So, another week down, and really not a whole lot to talk about. So, what I'm gonna do, as a matter of fact, actually, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I could, there I go again. Anybody who sat through any one of the last 9 videos that I've put out, you all know I have issues talking sometimes. My voice doesn't like to work, my voice likes to crack, my tongue likes to get jumbled up in my mouth with all the stupid in there. Whatever it is, it happens. So, what I'm going to do this time, now that I actually do have an idea, I have been in a couple of the servers I'm on, been giving out advice for things, and was actually told that I should be a counselor. Yes, I'm calling you out, General Grievous. The funny thing is, while I probably have a natural gift for doing that kind of thing, there's just one teensy problem with the prospect of me talking to people face to face on a daily basis for work. I don't like people. There is no more clear, concise way for me to put it. As a whole, people suck. As a whole, I don't like them. Everybody's always out with their own freaking ulterior motives and their own personal agenda, trying to turn everything in the world into what they want. Now, I am all for improving your environment and trying to carve out your own place in life. That doesn't mean change the entire freaking planet. Normally, I do not go over any sort of political or religious viewpoints on these videos. As a general rule of thumb, I am not going to make myself into a hypocrite by indicating things like that are off of my okay to discuss list in public, and then go ahead and do it here on my own channel, where I'm literally giving voice to my own thoughts and ideas. And honestly, I could do that, because again, it is my channel. However, I know for a fact, if I were going to do something like that, I would virtually have to just straight out disable the comment section for the video. Because it's always inevitable that politics or religion come up. There's always that one individual that cannot be civil. I don't know who it is among the friends group that I've built up over the last several years on YouTube. I don't know if there is one among the friends group I've built up. I don't want to find out. If you guys are able to express your opinions with one another on topics like religion or politics or transgenderism and all of that, you go right ahead. That is likely the extent to which you will ever hear me bring that up on this or any other channel. That unpleasantness aside, there are not really a whole lot of things that I want to go over tonight. However, there was a request earlier from someone on one of my videos. Also, thank you, Jen or Mark. You guys didn't indicate on episode 9 who left the comment about the wife. Regardless, I appreciate it. Yeah, things did work out very well for us and could have gone a lot worse. So we're definitely very happy about that. But it was on episode 8, the one with all the strangely colored animals sitting on the red star, from Ale. He indicated he wanted to hear about the story that I had mentioned. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have not had a chance to actually look back over episode 8 as of yet. So I'm not sure of which story you're actually referring to, Ale. Definitely go ahead and let me know in the comments on this section, in this video, what story you were meaning, because I probably between now and then won't have had a chance to actually look it up to see which one it was. But I will happily go over that in the next episode when I do go around to that, because it's not going to be another week before episode 11 comes out. This is episode 10. I'll very likely, once I see what you were meaning about the story in question, I'll probably put a bonus episode out in response to that. So definitely let me know what you were talking about when you mentioned the story. So, yeah, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I had set the face reveal goal to 100. Now, I'm currently sitting at 19 subscribers, which is still going up, which is awesome, and I appreciate you all for that. I personally am not even sure of whether or not I will. I'm trying to think of the best way to word what I'm getting ready to say, because it's not anything negative. I'm not sure I'm actually going to withhold the reveal, even if we don't get to the 100. I would like to. You know what I mean? Because that would indicate to me that you guys actually enjoy listening to my voice on a regular basis and having these little chats of ours. I'm not sure who all here that's listening to this is familiar with some of the Minecraft YouTubers like Dream and Sapnap and George Not Found and all that. I may, the closer we get to the 100 subs, I may start doing just like little quote-unquote slips with the face cam. I don't know. I might start doing weird things where you'll actually see me talking to you. Although I'll probably have a mask on or something. Matter of fact, I think I might actually start doing that either way. I'm going to have to figure that one out because it's going to be a little interesting trying to talk through a mask, considering all the ones that I have are full mouth covering. But that being said, ironically enough, speaking of Minecraft, that's what I've been doing as of late. My son Blue and I have been going back through on a 4th playthrough of Stone Block 2 on Minecraft's Feed the Beast service. And honestly, we're doing a lot better on this playthrough than we have on any of the others. If anybody's actually interested, I can see about trying to get a video of the base that we're in right now, or some of our gear, what have you. But we are actually considering, with how proficient we're getting with the mod pack, we are considering doing a speed run of sorts, not trying to go for any kind of world record or anything like that. Because honestly, people like Dream and a lot of the other big YouTube names are always going to be better than us in terms of actual speedrunning the game, especially modded Minecraft. But honestly, it sounds like something that could be fun. In time, I might try and start up a father-son gaming channel with Blue. Toss an idea out there like Draco Family Gaming or something like that. Because it's funny, I've never actually told you guys about that. His screen name, because some of you have actually met him, some of you have not. The screen name he uses is Blue Phoenix Guy. Now, the humorous thing about that is I have known Blue and his mother for going on 10 years. Close enough to it, I'm comfortable saying that, but it's been closer to 9. The irony with this is that my character that you see me portray, Contin Draco, Contin's eldest son is named Scott Phoenix. And for anybody who actually cares, Scott Phoenix, spelled with 1 T, by the way, SCOT Phoenix, is a practitioner of fire-based magic. The humorous part really comes into effect when I tell you that Scott Phoenix was created about 15 years ago. Not sure on exact numbers there, but close enough. About 15 years ago. And the humorous part about it is Scott actually possesses a blue phoenix named Karin, but neither here nor there on the actual name of the thing. So, in essence, my real-life stepson is, for lack of a less humorous way to put it, is actually my in-character son to a degree because of that. Blue Phoenix Guy and Contin's son is the Blue Phoenix Guy. But just kind of a fun little backstory for you there. And I could sit here for hours talking about these characters that I've come up with. I have at minimum a good 50 or 60 characters that I have at one point or another portrayed in some kind of a role-playing setting. Ranging all the way from the King of the Gods, Manil Makar, the Swordsman of the Sky, all the way down to Contin's great grandson. No, not grandson. My apologies. His youngest son, Solinar, who happens to be a creature that was born of wild magic and was actually just adopted and given the Draco family name. And I have all manner of characters running between the two extremes there. One, the king of the gods, one, just a wild, lowly magic creature that was born just by pure chance. If anybody's interested, I'll be more than happy to go over that. Because if you get me talking about these characters, that's the quickest way to actually get me to open up completely and just start rambling and babbling on. And I could literally, like I said, I could literally talk about these characters that I've created for hours. I could talk about the world that's been created, Romakai. Literally, there's an entire solar system that I've created for this story. All sorts of unique sounding names, things like that. I even had a map drawn up at one point. I'm probably going to try and find that again, see if I can work with somebody to make it look better, because it was literally drawn in Microsoft Paint, which, ironically enough, for all of these thumbnails that you've been seeing, aside from very obvious ones, like the one that's on this video right now is actually Apocalypse from Digimon. Not my artwork, obviously. I don't own anything Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, anything like that. Nothing related to them. But a good majority of these thumbnails, I would say no less than 7 of the pictures, aside from the base images, like the video that had Mega Minen and Mega Plusle on the background. I made the background for that myself, but obviously the character designs, everybody knows that those aren't mine. Strictly speaking, I don't even know who created the Mega Minen and Mega Plusle characters sprite. I'm going to look into that, see if I can find who it is so I can actually give them credit for it. But yeah, at least no less than 7 of the thumbnails that you guys see, I have had some hand in either customizing or creating from scratch. So if you guys want to take a guess as to which ones those are, I'll actually compile a list, and whoever takes a guess, I will let know whether or not they're right. So fun little mini game type of deal there. Apparently this video is turning into freaking Mario Party at this point. So, I mean, that just kind of shows how easily I can start rambling on about things, considering the fact that I just spent a good 7 minutes talking about artwork that I've done or characters that I've created to no real purpose other than it just got me talking. So I literally have 11 more minutes of time that I can fill in this video, and I don't even know if I'm going to try and do so or if I'm going to start wrapping up here, because I have zero clue what else to talk about at this point. I'm surprised I even have this much content on this particular video. I mean, I can sit here, I can show you my Magic the Gathering calendar that my wife got me, which, I'm going to be 100% honest, I have zero freaking clue who this particular character is. I don't recognize them. It's going to be from one of the newer sets. definitely would say soft 4, hard 6, in that range, if I were to rate the character's look in general. But now we're venturing into weird territory, steering immediately away from that. I think possibly with the next video, I might try something new. I might actually have the recording going so that you guys can actually see my hands darting about back and forth while I'm talking and working on a project for something I like to do in my spare time. Don't mind the tobacco there. Yeah, I like to build things in my spare time. Generally speaking, it's usually out of paper or usually out of paper. Sometimes I use cardboard. Sometimes I use other things. I'm actually trying to find one of the things that I build that I keep here in the office with me to no success at the moment. If I find it, I'll probably post a picture so you guys can see it. It's effectively a mini version of Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer. And actually, I just found it while I'm sitting here talking about it. Built with paper, literal notebook paper, some cardboard. I have a screw, I think it is, or a bevel in the end to kind of hold things in place. I have duct tape used for it and a little bit of ribbon to simulate the handle. But yes, that is Contin's jacked up tiny Mjolnir. For anybody that watches Marvel movies or reads Marvel comic books, that's what this is supposed to be. Obviously not to scale, not to artistic design for either the Ultimate Mjolnir, which was the hybrid version between it and Stormbreaker of sorts, or the standard Mjolnir. Not to scale, not to size, not to shape, not to artistic design. So yeah, but this is the kind of thing that I like to do in my spare time. I like to build crap. And quite honestly, it's kind of takes, I don't know why I'm showing my toilet paper or anything in my closet, but this is the kind of crap that your boy gets up to in the spare time. I like to build crap. It's a hobby of mine, and it's kind of what ultimately led to the idea of me opening up the forge. I swear I'm going to get this right at least once while I have you guys on camera with me. But, so, yeah, speaking of the forge, giving it some more thought, and I think I am going to go with something to the effect of Silverlight Illuminations, not permanently sold on the name just yet. So if you guys have any other ideas, definitely feel free to pitch them to me. Definitely not that one. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And I am going to go ahead, still about 6 minutes of quote-unquote film left. However, I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. And that was the worst one, the worst toss yet. So yeah. Any ideas you guys have about a name? If you think something sounds better than Silverlight Illumination or what have you. Anything you want to hear about character-wise or just in general. Any stories you want to hear about me growing up or school, what have you. Honestly, at this point, I'm feeling a lot more confident about who I am. Especially where, Grievous, where you're concerned. I know that you and I probably have had some very similar experiences, what you're going through and what I went through while I was in school. So definitely anything you guys are curious about, seriously, if it's too personal, I'll pull you aside and say, hey, I'm not going to talk about that. but I'm pretty much open for almost anything to discuss. So, you guys let me know. What is it you want to hear about from your boy? I'm going to go ahead and put this thing down here before I wind up hurting myself trying to catch it for you guys on camera. And I have a nice pot of rice on the boil. Your boy gets hungry even this late at night, but I do try to keep it simple and not too overblown. So, you know what to do. If you like what you hear, give me a like, let me know. Tell me in the comments if you have something you agree with or a story you want to share, or just in general, anything you think I should probably change. Don't mind the mess. My office needs to be cleaned up, and I have not gotten to that. So, this is your boy, Contin telling Drago, signing off from episode 10 of Coffee with Contin. You all have a terrific evening. I look forward to seeing you in the comments. And for the next episode, the new episode in a couple of days, whenever that is, keep that coffee nice and hot, nice and fresh. And like I like my women, sweet, blonde, and yummy. It's your boy Contin saying good night. Bye.